What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. I don't even know who this dude just turned into. He did not have his energy backstage. He is here. He is here. Welcome to HDiiTV. Nephew, what's up?
You rock it with your fam.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got the opera in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? Political Lil, Bill Dancy, what's happening?
I got the shades. I got the shades on because Angel didn't do an exit interview like I was telling people, but I mean, a blind man could see that. So, I'm just shout out to all my blind people out there. Y'all saw it too. But hey, just gotta remind y'all. Y'all okay. I got my shades on because I've been right. I'm going on a tour. The tour is going to be called HD is Right. We're going to have Cool in the gang with us. Coming to your city near you.
With us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. He said no exit interview. No more die. Yay, area. Yay. What's up, man?
Area.
What's good? Hey, B. Now what? Until us. What's good?
Until us.
Let's get into it. Let's just. We got basketball going on. A lot of stuff going on. I gotta find out from you. It was some stuff. So much going on yesterday. Football. A lot of stuff. It's hard to get your attention when football is going on and everything. We know. So we got your attention now while football is off. Let's talk about a few things. Let's get your opinion on a few things, okay? I want to know what the hell happened to the Phoenix Mercury, because we was together when Las Vegas got beat. What the hell happened to the Phoenix Mercury? What do you have next for Noelle Quinn and Seattle Storm? And then you owe us a Pillsbury-ish team today, I believe. You said you would have 10. 10.
Yep, sure do.
He got it. I said it.
Guess what? Play it. It's gonna be off the dome. And
yeah, know how I go. He got the Pillsbury-ish team.
Oh, you gotta do the poke. You gotta do the poke with it. There you go. You gotta do the poke with it.
That's it. You gotta do the poke. That's right.
Yeah. So
let's get
to answer the first one first.
Yeah, what the hell happened to Phoenix? Let's talk about that. What the hell happened?
Phoenix did what we knew they would do, and that is they turned back into game one Phoenix from the last series. Shoot up a bunch of threes, not attack the paint. Auntie, they only scored 10 points, I think, in the third quarter and like 13 in the fourth. Why would you go away from what made you put you in the lead? They dominated. They were winning the paint points like 42-22 in the first half. That's a record of paint points. And you went away from the paint. You started jacking up shots because Courtney Williams happened. Kayla McBride happened. And I keep telling Minnesota fans this. I love Nafisa Collier. She's not that. She's not that I'm a takeover person. She's a star, like an all-star. I just don't see superstar in her. Courtney Williams to me is the vice that gets that team going. Now, Natisha Heidemann came in and gave some great minutes. But if Courtney Williams is not going off or Kayla McBride, I'm not worried about you. I'm just not worried about your team. They allowed Kayla McBride to get off. They didn't get physical with her. Kayla McBride was just tearing them up. What you wanted from the wing, in your face. You want me to take it to the hole on you? In the face. Courtney Williams just turned up from the mid-range. Look, we said it last year. She's the queen of the mid-range right now. When she gets going from that mid-range, there is nothing you can do to stop her. You can't. When she's hot, you can't stop her. And that's what happened. Nate Tibbetts, to me, does this weird thing with his lineups. I don't know if it's him or Momo. Like, yeah, Momo's young, it's like he goes away from that defensive mindset. It's like, okay, let's just go offense. And at the wrong time, you get a Sammy or you get another player or a Satu trying to guard a McBride or also guard a Courtney, you're going to get cooked. Momo is their best point of attack defender. And if she's not in there before Courtney gets going, it's the same thing we saw in the first game. If you don't have Jackie guarding Kelsey before she gets going, it's over with. You're not going to stop them. Courtney Williams and Kelsey Mitchell, to me, are the two guards. If they get hot, they microwave your ass. You ain't finna stop nothing. You could have a 6'3" person on them. They gonna shoot right over them because they're in rhythm. That's what happened to him. And then down the stretch, Satu did Satu. Went cold, was missing shots. Kalea Copper, I don't know what this is. Kalea Copper did this in game 1 where she faded a little bit when they needed her most. AT did what she could do. DeWanna Bonner didn't do well. They just got cold at the end, and they settled for the 3-point shot instead of doing what a team does. Get to the paint, get to the mid-range. That's what happened to the Phoenix Mercury. Minnesota Minnesota do what they always do. Remember against New York in the championship last year, they were like unalived in the water, but guess what? Courtney Williams happened. McBride happened. So if you could contain those two, I still got the Mercury winning. I just think the Mercury, to me, I think that was their best that they were going to get from Minnesota, in my opinion. I think the Mercury can beat these guys, and like I said, it's going to be a 3-2 series. I think it's going 5 games, and I think Mercury going to pull it out. I still feel comfortable.
I don't have it going 5. I didn't have it going 5. I still got Mercury, but where my concern, where I think this game went off the rails was when Courtney Williams looked up and saw, oh, y'all gonna leave Wickham on me? And she said, I'm about to unalive her. I'm going to unalive her. That's
Tibbetts. That's Tibbetts.
It was up there.
That's Tibbetts, Auntie. Tibbetts loves. I know Sammy Whitcomb. Shout out to her. She's a champion. Can't disrespect the champions, Seattle. But that's not the same Whitcomb. This Whitcomb's older. You have to go with your younger players. And for some reason, they just like, we're not going to use Kalani Brown. We're not going to use Mac that much. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. They go away from what really makes them move.
Gonna have to get Mac on the floor. Got to keep Mac on the floor. I mean,
got to keep on the floor.
Minnesota's not super big, so got to be able to keep on the floor.
No,
Doc, I appreciate the love, fam.
What's up, Doc?
Doc, I shared up. I seen y'all out there working them hats, man. Y'all check Doc out for them.
Shout out to Doc.
Y'all check out Doc's hats, man. So let
and Noelle Quinn.
If you don't have an answer for Courtney, you got to be able to stop everything else.
Yes. You got Auntie. If you don't keep Courtney or Kayla McBride at bay, you're gonna lose. You're just gonna lose. I'm sorry. Like, that's the type of players they are. Nafisa, cool, but Nafisa's not that type of all-star. To me, she's more role player-ish than being a superstar like a Asia or hell, even a NECA. She's not that level to me. To me, she's more of I go with the flow of the game and I'm gonna run with the system till the end of time. I'm not gonna just force my shots and stuff. And that's what pisses me off about Nafisa Collier. But like Breanna Stewart, look at Breanna Stewart. Remember what Breanna Stewart did in that closeout game? Breanna Stewart put balls to the wall. I'm finna go for it.
But that's Stewie.
That's why I can't put. Yeah, that's Stewie. That's why I can't put. That's why I tell people can't put Fee over Stewie. I'm sorry. Stewie's different. Stewie would have said, "Get out my way. It's over with." You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was expecting from her, and I didn't get it. I didn't get it from her. So
how much does if Akoa Makani can't get back on the floor from a defensive standpoint, and you have to go to Wickham, how much does that change what goes on with Phoenix?
That to me, that makes them more vulnerable because you got to understand if Sammy Whitcomb, like we talked about this with Aaliyah Nye. Those are like similar players. If they are not going offensively, you're not going to get nothing from them defensively. So you have to put a McConney. McConney can miss a couple shots, have a turnover, but her defense is key because she helps with the switches. Courtney's not going to feel as comfortable getting to that elbow or to that nail if McConney's on her. It's simple basketball. That's why I said Dejanay is going to be very important, them missing her, because Dejanay would bring a different dynamic. And to me, that could have helped them even more. But now, if you could contain those other pieces of the offense, you can win. Because if Kayla and Courtney go off, Auntie, Carlton's going to go off. Elena's going to go off. Like, you got to control those pieces in order to keep their offense under control.
Right.
So that's how I look at it.
All right, let's see. Is anyone gonna give Minnesota's defense any credit? I'm not giving them any credit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna act like Phoenix wasn't really in control of the game until maybe midway through the third or so. So
yeah. Because Phoenix had it under control until then.
And I'm not overly impressed by Minnesota's defense, and I'm actually kind of disappointed that we're not gonna get to see this defense with a healthy Dejanay in it. So
right.
But yeah, Kai has to be more aggressive for me.
She has to. Satu, I think I need Satu to attack the basket more like she was doing early in the first half. Continue to do that, but I need Kai to be aggressive. Kai has, for them to win this series or potentially win it all, Kai has got to be the Kai from the Olympics and Chicago. She got to be that Kai Copper. She got to be. I need her in this game to go in. That's what I need her to
brass tacks. Yeah, I mean, so we put the people around you to get to this point, and now it's time for you to close.
Time for you to close, Auntie. There's no more excuses. You got to close. Like you came to Phoenix. Why, Auntie? So you can have better meals, prepared, better facility, and get the players around you because you weren't going to get them in Chicago. So again,
not only that, they cleaned house for you. And
they cleaned house for you. DT gone, BG gone. You got to get it done. It's no excuse.
You the Finals MVP. You the Finals MVP in that building. So now you gotta go be the Finals MVP. So you healthy. They're ready for you to get. As far as I know, you healthy. As healthy as you can be at the end of the season, right? Because I know people have Knicks and things, but at this point, it's time for Kai to go be Kai Copper. Come on, Grandma.
Got to turn up. Got to turn up, Grandmama. Got to turn up.
Got to turn up.
Come on. So, come on.
Somebody else though on that team that I need to do a little bit more. It's gonna be DeWanna Bonner. I can't have you out there on the floor for 20+ minutes for no points.
Thank you. Like, look, you did all this bullshit to get out. You made the mistake from going to that place. Now you out of that place because of your wife. Now it's time for you to step up. I don't want to hear all this. You older than that. Listen, you've been here before. You got 2 chips under your belt. So now you're in the role that got you those 2 chips, being a 6 woman. We need you to step up. You can't be out here doing cardio. No, you're too intricate. You're too intricate to that team. Her points are very valuable because if you go back, Auntie, and look at game 2 and game 3 when they beat the Liberty, DeWanna Bonner was having some good games. She was making her buckets. So if she's not making her buckets, that also is going to hurt them. That also is going to hurt them.
It's chip time, nephew. So you know who I'm looking for? I'm looking for that DeWanna Bonner. You a bum. I'm looking for that DeWanna Bonner. You was calling people bums on the floor, right? I'm looking for that DeWanna Bonner. I'm looking for close the show. Let's make it rock, DeWanna Bonner. That's what I'm looking for. So
that's what I want.
I don't know if everybody, if it was just early or they didn't know that the playoffs were starting, but hey, the round 2 is on. The bell has rang. Let's go. Lock in, make it happen. Lock in to get this thing done.
Man. I'm gonna be honest. That's the facts. She got to show up. They got to show up to me. Like I said, the Mercury should have won that game yesterday. They had there's no excuse why you lost that lead. Tibbetts has got to stop trying to show. It's like that person, Auntie, who comes in the room. It's that saying, if you're the smartest person in the room, you don't have to tell me you are. Show me you are. Show me you're the smartest person. Stop trying to tell me that you are and trying to come with this bravado like you're this big time coach because you were from the NBA. Like, no, I need you to make better decisions down the stretch. You got to make decisions sometimes that may go against AT, but it's for the betterment of the team. You got to be that type of coach. This is the reason why Connecticut didn't go far. Stephanie White was scared to tell AT at times, we need to go with this lineup or we need to go with this. It's the facts. Because if you look at Cheryl Reeve, right? Even I know you're not a Maya Moore fan, but Cheryl Reeve would tell Maya and Simone Augustus what time it was. Guess what? They listened to it because they knew her judgment. We're gonna win. Look at Becky, even though I don't give Becky a lot of credit, but Asia and them they go with what Becky's saying because they got that level of trust with one another. Sandy with Stewie and Sab and them. So if Tibbetts wants to be on that level, he's got to show, okay, AT, this is what needs to be done. We may have to go with Kalani Brown in these situations. We may need to go with Mac in these situations where you may want West Bell out there because she can stretch the floor. Because you need that toughness down the stretch. You need those bodies to bang with Elena Smith and Nafisa Collier. Nafisa Collier has trouble going against physicality. But if you're out there with a West Bell or somebody, she gonna cook them. McBride gonna cook everybody else like a Whitcomb in them. So he gotta do better. He gotta do better as a coach.
But the hard thing about putting Kalani on the floor now is you haven't been playing Kalani. So now you want Kalani to have game legs and game speed and game, you know what I'm saying, memory muscle and everything locked in for playoff time. You're gonna just drop her in the playoffs now in the semis and say go get it done. Like, that's not good planning. That's not good planning. Like,
right.
I mean,
Tibbetts isn't a good planner to me.
Get her out there, and I mean, you could try to use up the fouls, but at the same time, like, yes, it's a big body to move around, but you got to be able to catch somebody to be able to lean on them and make them know that they was out there with you, be able to even take advantage of the physicality. So at this point, man, you might got to go with what you've used, and so now you got to get back to taking advantage of what worked for you, which was them knocking down shots, which is why I'm trying to figure out how the hell Lexi Hale doesn't hit the floor.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you make it make sense, Nate. You got to make it make sense. You got shooters out there. You got to let them shoot it. Got to let them shoot it, Nate. Come on. What are we doing?
Man, hey, Nate might not be built for the moments, man. It's showing.
Well,
you got to show it. Yeah.
We're getting ready to find out. How do you think the both teams, Vegas and Phoenix, what do you think their approach is to, today and getting ready for tomorrow?
I mean, Vegas, to me, from what I watched, I think they're going to be fine. That they just had a letdown. I think that because if you didn't have that core with Vegas, then I would be worried. But that core has been through a lot of battles, and to me, I expect them to come back and say, Becky done said we play like pure garbage. We know what we got to do. Because that trust has been built with that coach. Now with Phoenix, it's a different story because it can go one or two ways, Auntie. You either have that hangover from losing that lead and being beat, because they haven't built that trust with this coach yet. The only player that's out there, the only two players that know about Nate is Kai and Mac. Those are really your only two players who played or knows how Tibbetts is. They got a connection with him, but AT and Bonner and them don't. So it could go one or two ways. It's going one or two ways. Are you going to come out there and say, look, we got to put it past. Let's put the pedal to the floor. Let's attack. When the three ball open up, that's what we do. Maybe we need to bring Lexi Held out here. Maybe he'll change that up. Or are you going to fall back into that hangover and just let AT be AT and y'all lose the game because y'all don't want to play certain players because they supposedly are in AT's way in the paint? So again, I'm a little concerned about the Mercury, even though I think they're going to win game 2. I'm still concerned because of the core. The core hasn't been in this type of battle together before, whereas the Aces have. So I'm not worried about the Aces. Like, I think that was just a letdown. All of that happened. Asia's going to lock back in. Asia's been through this before. Chelsea has been through this before with LA, then with Vegas. J.O.'s been dealing with this since Notre Dame winning the title and being with the Aces. They can lock in. But with that team, with the Phoenix, to me, it's going to be about Kalea Copper. Kalea has to come out like she did in game 2 against the Liberty and say, let's shut this down. Let's shut this door. No, none of that Courtney or that Kayla going to affect. I got something them two don't have. Championship, finals MVP. That's what I want to see. If Kai Copper does that, AT and everybody's going to fall in line. Because, see, AT will fall in line for Kai Copper because Kai did it. Kai did it against them before. So, again, she needs to do that. Kai got to step up and put this team on her back and come out saying, listen, no, Minnesota, we finna whoop your ass this game. We finna whoop that supposed defensive player of the year, Cole. We gonna get in your ass right now. That's the mindset that Kai got to come out with, and Phoenix will be fine. But with the Aces, I'm not worried. Your core is there. If you didn't have your core there, then I'll be like, that ass whooping is gonna kind of linger, but not with those three and that coach.
All right.
Aces getting no scoring from Bell and Liz. Yeah, the bench is inconsistent. Aces are too slow. I mean, y'all say the Aces are too slow, but the Fever not really fast. You only have a couple players that are moving fast like that. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, Odyssey and Kelsey Mitchell are your fastest players. And Odyssey don't run like that. So, Odyssey plays more in a half court than a fast break. That's Kelsey Mitchell. If you contain Kelsey Mitchell, you will beat the Fever. The Fever are not built like that. And y'all are falling because y'all don't like the Aces dominance. So I get it. Y'all like the new hotness with the Fever. That's fine. I mean, we see this playoff team. I've seen playoff teams like this every era, and then they go home in the next round. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hey, Bear, did you have the Aces going 16-0? Did you have us doing that?
What's up, Montrese? Aces have no answer for the Fever.
Oh, okay.
I mean, okay. All right.
And he said Aces gonna have to re-up in the offseason. Ain't every team gonna have to re-up in the offseason? I mean, ain't this the age of the free agent?
I mean, but the series is over, so one game dictates the series is over. Okay. I can tell a lot of y'all.
I keep telling y'all
ain't watched basketball. Y'all haven't watched basketball. I could tell.
Nephew, I wouldn't even be worried about Kelsey Mitchell. I'll let Kelsey Mitchell go off and stop everybody else.
Yeah, true. Oh, that also works too. Yeah.
Damn, Nikki Bosa went out for the season. Damn.
Bosa, yeah, the Niners, yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible luck for him. Is he on my roster? I got to check my fantasy. I don't think. I don't got the Niners. That's okay. Yeah, a lot of people won in Las Vegas. We're not worried about that. You gotta win. Yeah. You gotta win 3.
You got to win 3, man, and it's not easy as y'all think it is. And I'm not worried about the Fever because I already saw last night where y'all gonna have problems at. So I'm good. I still feel comfortable about the Aces winning it all. So I'm good.
I want to know because everybody kept saying Nalissa looked different after the fall. How did you feel about that, and how important is Nalissa Smith's health? And then, I mean, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, too. I think it's getting Cheyenne Parker-Tyus on the floor as well. So,
first of all, you should have been playing Cheyenne more. And I would have went with Dana. I would not have sat Dana when I got
the Aces winning the chip. Yes, I have the Aces winning the chip. I've been saying this since the beginning of this season. I'm an Aces
Fever fan. And 4. Okay. Fever and 4. Lynx and 4. Okay. Well, be here when that doesn't happen. Don't hide nowhere. Nalissa Smith, this is playoff basketball. To me, Becky is going to have to be uncomfortable. You're going to have to play certain players you may not have think you need to play. Nalissa Smith, I would go with Cheyenne Parker a little more. I think Cheyenne Parker's body would give AB problems because of her body size. You don't need anybody to like stop AB. You just have to bang with AB. And when AB is not getting her calls, she gets frustrated. She gets in her head a lot. So I would put Cheyenne more on her. I would play some more Gustafson a little more than Alyssa Smith. I would rotate my bigs, Auntie. I'm throwing every big at you to bang with AB. And then I'm going with Asia at the 5 whenever they go Tipson. Whenever Tipson's in there, I'm going with Asia at the 5 because that's going to be lunch meat. Or if you're going with Turner, I'm still putting her there. I'm possibly leaving Dana in there and then moving Chelsea to guard the 4s and everything. So that's what I would do. So Nalissa Smith, I would try to limit her minutes and I would play more of Cheyenne and Gustafson. I would do that because Nalissa at times she gets slow-footed and sometimes like she just don't give a lot of effort. That's my opinion with Nalissa.
I actually don't. I don't even gonna say I mind Nalissa. It's the lineups. It's the lineups. So it's not the Nalissa for me. It was perimeter defense for me yesterday that I was looking at the most. And so it's now like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do there? And if this Router Man Media suggested that you actually put Dana on Kelsey.
Dana on Kelsey.
And put Chelsea on Odyssey.
Chelsea Gray.
Yeah. I don't know how to. Odyssey got some speed on her. Dana has some speed on her. So I just think the Aces need to lock in. I think the Aces.
I just think they need to lock in personally.
Defense, but I don't know if I like KB starting. That was my thing. I was like, I don't know if I would start KB.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't play KB this series. I'm playing a little more Nye over KB. No, KB's too slow. And Nye's not the greatest defensively, but she's better than KB. And then if Nye get hot, that's just the extra bonus. KB's too slow. And look, if you're getting out rebound, you're in position to get a rebound, and Lexi Hole is out rebounding you. Come on, like KB got to go to bench. She got to go to the bench. I'm sorry, and I'm not hating on Lexi Hole, but KB's just slow and lost at times.
Yeah.
And then Jackie Young's finna knock that. She passed the ball. KB didn't even cut to the damn basket correctly.
You see that? Her facial expression, like, man, what are you doing? Like, oh my God.
Yeah. Look, listen. Jackie Young, points. Jackie Young is a Virgo like me. When we get that look, you're not coming back out on that flow.
It's just finding the right
turned
mix.
Around mad. Hey,
so let me ask you this.
KD gotta go.
If you're not that they're out of the playoffs, if you're Becky Hampton, do you call your buddy Natalie and ask her what she sees?
Do I call Natalie?
Just ask her. Hey buddy, what do you see? You know what I'm saying? They killing me on the defensive end. What would your approach be? Would you make that call? Would you make that call?
You can make that. I mean, I would have been making that call. Like, if you're not a great coach if you didn't make that call already to me. You're gonna make that call because great coaches listen to all of their assistants, even if they're there or not. They listen to other coaches like they may have a relationship with. Even players, Auntie, like people was trying to say, oh, well, Kobe went over here and asked Steve Nash about leadership. No, Kobe wanted to know how he did things so he can incorporate it into what he wants to do.
Exactly.
And if not for that, he would have never won the championships he did after Shaq left. So you got to ask people. It's okay to ask. I think people get to a point where they feel like, no, you're supposed to be the guru. You're supposed to know it all. No, you don't. Your favorite best coach done called somebody that that didn't win as much as them. Right.
Everybody,
So
you should have somebody that's a mentor and somebody that will advocate for you and everything.
Right. So to me, Becky needs to make that. She should have been making that call if she's considered a great coach, and talk to her about what she sees and what needs to be done. Now, she doesn't have the same perimeter players. I think Golden State has a better perimeter defense than the Aces do altogether. But
I think the conversation
y'all have
is
more experience. Yeah, y'all have more experience. So, yeah.
I think the conversation is just more like, what would you run if you were still here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the game plan?
What would you run? What would you run with them here?
Right.
Of course. And it's not
That's
even
what
just
I would
about
do.
them. It's about the Valks having good success about the Fever, but it's also about Natalie's understanding of Becky and how she wants to do things.
Right.
The core players that are there and what their limitations are. Right.
Yeah.
And then, again, and then it's that experience against the Fever from a non-Las Vegas perspective that, maybe something fresh back at Becky. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then Jewel Lloyd got to step up too. Jewel Lloyd is going to be the key in order for the Aces to win the series.
We was finna get to Jewel. Jewel's a segment by herself.
She's gonna have to step up this series.
Mrs. Big Shorts, You're
never gonna take your car.
Mrs. Big Shorts.
So I call her.
Nephew is the only one that's been able to finish it with me. That's why you the nephew. I said, who do you think you are? Mrs. Big Shorts.
You're never gonna get the car. I know you got the big forehead and the big baggy pants, but I need you to shoot a 3 and play defense at that.
Man, this is why you the nephew, man. What do you think?
That's why I'm nephew. You artists. That's why it's the auntie and nephew show, man. They don't understand.
Big Shorts.
Big Shorts. Look, man. She gonna have to step up. Like, listen. Why, like in your words, Auntie, who are you? Where are you? You got to step up.
Right now.
You got to step up.
You said go to the office. I ain't got time for you. Right now. What does it mean for Jewel Lloyd to what would it mean to how she's viewed right now if she puts this team on her back and closes the show in the second round?
Oh,
like,
man.
Asia's gonna be Asia, but if she could turn it back and be the gold Mamba.
If Jewel Lloyd turns into gold Mamba, man, do you know how bad how mad Seattle gonna be? Look, it would be a kiss my butt to Seattle, and she would do something that another Seattle player did when she left. Remember what Stewie did? If Jewel Lloyd do that, Seattle's going to look real bad, and this would bring Jewel Lloyd back to prominence, and everyone would remember that Jewel Lloyd who won that last title for Seattle, having that hot finals. It would bring everybody's mind back, and I think it would boost her legacy up even more. Her legacy, like all that shit that happened all year, the bad part of the early part of the season, all of that'll be washed away if Jewel Lloyd closed the deal in this series, which I believe she can.
Well, I'm looking at where she put herself in the position, right? She said, "Hey, I'm an off the bench type of player for this organization, right. And maybe she starts somewhere else." I'm not gonna get in all of that with y'all right now because I don't feel like it.
I don't think she will, but we good. We can keep talking.
You know what I'm saying? I just ain't because somebody would be like, oh, Mama, she'll start. I ain't in the mood for that. So
Jewel better stay.
For this organization, though, she's an off the bench player, right?
Yeah.
When you look at what's coming off the bench for Indiana, right? Because they're going to run Chelsea at you, they're going to run Odyssey at you, they're going to run Aaliyah at you. That's all coming at you at the start of the game. So now off the bench, who is their best defender on Jewel? Because to me, I would really like to see Jewel out there picking apart their second team, and I think that she could do that. Am I missing something about that second team? Let me go back in.
Their best defender is Aerial Powers. Aerial Powers is their best defender off the bench.
Scared her.
No, nobody's scared of Aerial Powers.
And that's not a knock on Aerial Powers. That's just saying Aerial Powers defense compared to a back in time Jewel Lloyd. I don't think it doesn't
no. Her and Shea Petty, possibly. But Shea Petty, to me, she makes like the hustle plays. She's not really a one-on-one lock you down defender. So Jewel Lloyd should have her way against those players. If she does, I think she can. And look, I know you don't like Nah, but you're gonna have to use Nah in certain situations to get that ball off. She got to knock some shots down. You're going to need her to knock some shots down. If she can knock some shots down, Asia, CP, and all of them, they're going to eat in that paint. Because that's the problem. That's the problem. Like, they keep hedging towards Asia or whoever in your paint because they don't really fear your guy. They don't fear the other players like that. They only fear Jackie, possibly point guard, and mainly Asia. So if you can get those other players, those role players to hit some big shots, it's going to be a different series. Because, see, the Fever have never been in this situation before. A lot of those players, the only player over there to me with DNA is probably, AB, because she won it as a Gamecock, and then everybody else, Odyssey Sims. Those are the only two really from a national title. But as far as a championship in the league, a lot of them players never been in big moments like that. So again,
let me say this real quick. Y'all got to address something in the chat. Let me say this real quick. There's nothing about Asia that says she's a selfish player, or that she's a stat chaser, or that she demands to have the ball every possession. The reason that you see Asia with the ball in her hand in damn near every possession is because a lot of times her teammates are standing around watching what she's gonna do instead of getting active with the ball. Asia would much rather have somebody come in and help and take some of the load off. Why would you think that Asia wouldn't like the plan of not having to do it all? She told us last year this shit is hard. Asia's the consummate team player. Asia is who you want on your team. Because Asia is the one that's gonna say, hey, if you getting yours, go get yours. Because I know I can get mine anytime. And the minute you need me to go get it, I'm gonna go get it. So for you to say that Asia don't like that plan, she demands to have the ball every possession. Asia don't care nothing about having the ball every possession.
No, she doesn't.
Asia is about winning. Winning. So I David, you missed me with that one. I don't know what where your thoughts were, or what makes you think that. John Antoinette, what's up, fam? Good to see you in the chat. Help me understand that. Asia wouldn't like that. Asia wants some damn help. She looking around for help. Nah, she don't. Yeah, she definitely can't do it. She don't want to do it alone. There's nothing selfish about Asia. Please, if you can go score the ball, go score the ball. Now I do like what y'all said about the bench got to score 20 points. If Jewel Lloyd is Jewel Lloyd, it's nothing wrong. It's easy to get 20 points off the bench if Jewel is Jewel. So
Jewel gonna have to step up. Look, man, Jewel, it is what it is. Like, y'all celebrating game one, good for y'all. This is a series. Jewel gonna have to step up, which I think she will. I think she'll step up off the bench. And like I said, I've been saying since the beginning of the year, Jewel Lloyd is better to me coming off the bench. She'll be fine. She's been in these situations before. They've been in these situations before. I'm not worried about the Aces. A lot of y'all in the chat and out here in on Twitter and everywhere, y'all worried about the Aces. Then you weren't an Aces fan, or you didn't want to see them do well in the first place. Like these are championship women who've been through the fight, through the fire, and all of that. So again, I expect them to come out and do what they got to do. Kelsey Mitchell had a good game. Shout out to Kelsey. She's no scrub, but did she deserve the MVP? Hell no. But she played great. So, hey, it is what it is. We'll see. I want y'all to come back when they get their ass kicked. I don't want y'all to run, because a lot of you Fever fans, when y'all start to lose, y'all love to run and hide in the crack somewhere. Not commenting, just watching the video. That's all I'm saying. Make sure you bring your ass by here when y'all lose. I keep the same energy. Y'all don't.
Yeah,
that's all I have.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I don't got the Fever winning the series either.
No, I don't either. I mean, they won. Cool for them.
Y'all sound crazy. Make sure we come back when you lose by 53. We live for every game. What the hell?
Yeah, we live all the time, and they not gonna lose. Fear is Fever. You were nowhere to be found when y'all went on a losing streak, and you were nowhere to be found when I told you that flat back chick wasn't coming back the whole season. So I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about none of y'all. I've been right about y'all team all year. I told you y'all team was better without her. Y'all was arguing, yelling, and then when y'all started winning, now y'all fans now. Come on, man. I don't take y'all seriously. See, with me and Auntie Cess, this is why I respect my auntie. Auntie Cess is here whether they good or bad or trash. That's why I respect her. Y'all don't keep the same energy, man. Y'all front running. Y'all front running. What Michael Jordan said, Auntie, with that bat in his hand. What he said with that bat in his hand. Hey, it's different. It's different when you're up. When you're up. But when it's 0-0, let's see what it is.
Don't just talk when you're up.
Don't just talk when you're up. Don't talk when you're up.
David, I'm so glad that you took the time to let us know who got chips. Powers won a chip. Howard won a championship since been in playoffs plenty. So Dana won a chip. Asia won a chip. Asia won a few chips. Chelsea won a few chips. Jackie chipped up. Kirsten Bell got a chip.
Dana won a chip. The dribbling
Dana. I said Dana won a chip. Stokes got a chip. I mean, it's experience on this team. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't really clear what your point was about that. You named about 3 people. I named about most of this roster has chips. So it
ain't no health with no CC, bruh. Ain't nothing wrong with that girl. That girl's an ambassador now.
Abracadabra. I turned you into an official ambasber.
Right.
Kissing babies and shaking hands.
Right.
Her
ain't worried about no damn health.
Ain't big enough.
Ain't nothing happened to her. Her game was garbage, and they sat her ass down because they didn't want her to get exposed anymore. So what are you talking about? They had no experience. They don't have no experience. Their core does their core is their core players? No, like Natasha Howard and them. This is their first year playing together. You didn't catch what I said. How long has the Aces core played together compared to the Fever, sir? Think about what you're saying. Natasha Howard has not been in battles with Odyssey, KM, or AB. AB has not been in battles with them in this situation. The team with the Aces has been together for a long time, up and down. So I will go with their experience together than I will the Fever. Yeah, but that was when the Aces weren't the Aces yet. They weren't the team that went on a win streak.
When y'all say the Fever fans should thank the Dumb Sky organization for not picking up Sims, what if the Sky called and Sims said no? Like just because a team called don't mean you got to go, do you? Your agent is gonna negotiate. I'm
gonna be real with you, Auntie.
I believe Chicago called a few people that said no. I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
Auntie,
That's what I think.
I'm gonna be real with you, Auntie. I don't think they called none of them.
You don't think what happened was I think people said no, nephew.
No. Courtney Vandersloot runs that organization. Uzum played with her overseas. Yes, she does. From the information I got, she does.
All right.
Because look,
man,
Auntie,
that's terrible. That's terrible.
Auntie,
that's even worse.
I'm gonna break it here. What happened? Why do you think all? Why you think all three of them didn't do an exit interview? Because they've been low key trying to mend all the stuff behind closed doors. They're trying to have Angel apologize. You gotta
tell me what three didn't do exit interviews? I don't know.
Courtney Vandersloot. No, you good, because I know you don't pay attention to bum franchises. So Courtney Vandersloot, Ariel Atkins, and Angel Reese. They didn't have, they were supposed to do an exit interview this week. They didn't do an exit interview. This is allegedly because they're trying to mend the relationship between Angel and them two. Angel is not messing with them. She is not dealing with them. Her agents are talking to Jeff P. Jeff P's not talking to Angel. She's gone. Like, it's bad. Like, it's very bad behind closed doors. Very bad. And one of the reasons why Angel is upset because they didn't even reach out to talk to Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims wanted to play with Angel because they're both what? Kilmoki babies, both of them. So again, they didn't reach out to nobody, Auntie. They only reached out to what Vandersloot wanted, which was Uzum.
So now, was that part of the deal in bringing Vandersloot in? She got to.
Yes. That's the only reason why Vandersloot came back to Chicago, because she can run the offense. That's it. She couldn't run the offense in New York because her and Stewie bumped heads, and Stewie had to remind her, I'm big dog. Everywhere I've been, I'm the big dog. You sit your ass on the bench. That's the reason why she got benched. It had nothing to do with Sabrina. Everyone was trying to say, oh, it's Sabrina. No, Stewie and Vandersloot bump heads. They bump heads, and it was bad. And Stewie just said to Sandy, sit her ass down. That's allegedly, but Stewie's big dog, and Stewie don't play.
Y'all know what we call Stewie over here? Godmother. There's mother.
That's Godmother. Hey, you see these shades? Auntie, you see these shades? You know what I'm saying? She had the shades. She had the robe on.
Hey. Stewie say, kiss the ring.
Hey, listen. The best player in Seattle history next to Lauren Jackson, Stewie. Y'all better respect her. Y'all better respect. Hey, Sue Bird owe that statue out there to Lauren Jackson, Stewie, and Jewel Lloyd. I'm just letting you know. You people who think you W fans of no women's ball, Sue Bird owes those rings and that statue to Lauren Jackson, Stewie, and Jewel Lloyd. She better make sure she give them some gifts every Christmas.
Listen, but Stewie been her though. Stewie been made. Stewie
no, but Auntie, I gotta remind people because they ain't watched. They ain't watched past CC coming in the league.
But I mean, like, they gotta understand, like, Stewie came in made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She came in made. Four of them.
Right.
Came in made.
Right. Exactly. So, that's what I'm saying. So
it only went up from there.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's done. Like, Angel, I told you, I've been telling everybody, Auntie. I don't know. That's why when you brought up Prince thing, shout out to Imzo Media, my brother Prince. I've said this, like, I was right about the Kennedy Carter last year. I was right about the teaspoon. I'm right about this. Angel's gone. Like, I don't know why people keep trying to, not you, Auntie, but I'm saying people that love the Sky, they're mad at myself and the others on my other show because they like, oh, y'all just want Angel to leave. No, I don't want Angel to leave Chicago, but if Chicago's not doing right by her, why would I stay here and let you milk me for what I'm worth? and then just have me on these losing teams. And you said it too, Auntie. Who gonna be the first one to say F this shit? I'm out.
Y'all
I'm
kidding me.
just saying. I'm just saying.
The unbelievable shit that y'all come up with, yeah, it is a total eclipse. You said they may have chips, but they're not playing like it. They just went on the longest winning streak.
So Fever won it. So Fever won a championship.
The Fever win one game, and all of a sudden the Aces ain't playing like they champions.
Hold on, Auntie. Fear is fever. Don't you ever say your favorite Kelsey Mitchell. I love Kelsey Mitchell, but she ain't got shit on Tamika Catchings. All right, I'm just letting you know that now. Don't disrespect Tamika Catchings. Tamika Catchings is the reason why your bum ass franchise have a championship.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that's all I gotta say. When the Fever gonna win a championship, y'all got a possibility to win this year and next year if you get rid of the flat back end and actually build around KM and AB. You want me to be honest with you? You'll win a championship when you get flat back end and that negative energy around your organization away. Me personally,
I don't know if they win then. I don't know if they win then.
We'll see.
But.
So we'll see.
They won a chip before. So
that's what I'm saying. They got a chance. They got a chance to win either this year or next year, but they not gonna win if they got that chick on the floor because she don't know how to play basketball with others. She only know how to play her ball.
You being nice. I don't know if they got a chance to win it next year. It depends on how they come back.
It depends. Look, Auntie, I'm telling you, if you don't lock up KM with AB and then possibly have Odyssey Sims in a contract to play like once other day.
I told y'all Odyssey on intermittent FMLA, man. Odyssey off every other weekend and every third Thursday, man. Odyssey got stuff to do, man. Odyssey ain't got time, but she was like 44 games.
Auntie, I'm just saying.
I got about 13 and a half.
Listen, Odyssey. I just need you to slap a chick once every other month. That's it. And we good. You good.
Man, I don't know, man. We got
hey, look.
We got family reunion.
Hey, y'all.
Turning 100. You feel me?
Hey, Auntie. Hey, people in the chat, wait till the Patreon. I'm gonna tell y'all how the LA Spark shit went down with Plum and Odyssey. Y'all gonna laugh y'all ass off. Y'all gonna laugh y'all ass off, and I'm gonna tell y'all the game to go back to watch her reaction. You gonna follow the flow like HD, dog. You stupid, dog. Y'all gonna be like, nigga, y'all gonna be like, Auntie, they gonna come to you and say, Auntie, nephew acting up again, Auntie.
Man, y'all let me know. I believe Odyssey likes her breaks. I believe Odyssey put her work-life balance together. Listen.
Yeah.
Candace Parker saying that the WNBA was her second job was a great focus.
Yeah.
That makes a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Brass. Look, Catch was a beast. Catchings was a beast. You know what I'm saying? I think Odyssey liked them little braids. Yep. So leading the leads last year in assists is selfish. Yeah, selfish because of the way she was getting the assists, David. She was getting the assists by going to certain players. She wasn't moving the ball around. See, if you don't move the ball around and get everybody involved, it freezes out certain players. So, like, again, if you watch the games this year, Kelsey Mitchell wasn't going off when CeCe was on the floor. Kelsey Mitchell was having bad games. She would have some games where she wasn't scoring. Soon as they got her out the way and Ari McDonald came in, a point guard who doesn't need the ball as much, who sets the offense up and moves off the ball to get in position, either to set a screen and catch and shoot, or set a screen for the big to get it at the elbow, and they can actually run their actions. It's a better offense without her on the floor. Now with CeCe, if you're in transition, if you're a transition type of offense, CeCe gets a lot of her assists that way because the floor is much more open for her vision. When she's in the half court, she doesn't have very good vision in the half court because either the defense is pressuring her or she doesn't have very good handles. Her handles aren't that good. So she needs to work on her handles and she needs to work on how to run a half court set and play off the ball. Ari McDonald could play off the ball. This is why Kelsey Mitchell is dangerous. Odyssey Sims can play off the ball. That's why the Indiana Fever are dangerous, because Odyssey Sims and Kelsey Mitchell can run the action as being the scorer or the decoy or the assist person. Whereas CeCe can't really be a decoy because she doesn't play well off the ball. And she has a high turnover rate because every assist she has, it's like 2 or 3 turnovers with it. So again, that's selfish basketball. That's all I'm saying. If she works on that, she could be one of the greatest players to ever play this game. That's
who
me.
would you keep, Sims or Coulson?
I would keep Odyssey Sims.
He's saying that. I don't think that she can develop it. But go ahead.
Yeah, I don't either. But I'm just saying if she does. I would keep for this locker room, Auntie, I would keep a Sid, because Sid is less, bumping heads, and Sid will go along with the plan more. Odyssey she needs full autonomy of the offense to run it. If you don't give her that chance to run it, then you're gonna have a Kelsey Plum situation with Odyssey. So again, I would keep Sid, Coulson, but it depends. I would keep Ari McDonald over both of them if it's me. I would keep Ari McDonald, but again, Sid would bring more life to the locker room. She would do that role that the Aces tried to get your girl to do, Bradford.
That's terrible.
They wanted me to juggle some damn cones, Auntie. Like, I told them I ain't got no neck. Auntie. I ain't got no neck. I'm supposed to do this shit. Crazy work.
So I'm laughing when I say it, y'all, but I'm really serious that I don't think that Odyssey looks to work a whole season anymore. I'm serious.
Right. Talk about Reese turnovers. Reese turnovers were from mostly moving screens, not from passing the ball. 2 different things. And Reese wasn't the problem. The reason the Chicago Sky were losing was because the guard play was terrible. If you look at them throughout the season, the front court had a higher plus or minus rating than the backcourt. The backcourt was terrible. They weren't able to stop anybody. They weren't able to play point of attack defense. So a lot of times Miller was getting in foul trouble. So was Angel in that. So that's where her turnovers come from. Those turnovers don't stop the team from winning. The turnover CeCe has is dead possessions, unalive possessions. I'm just saying, you gotta know, you gotta watch the game, sir. If you're saying Reese's turnovers is the reason why they lost, then you don't know basketball. Because if you watch the games, the Sky's perimeter defense is the worst in like history, and they were getting blown out by like 30 or 40 because of the perimeter, not the post. So, like, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
So Sky fans,
shit, know your shit.
So Sky fans, y'all feel like, Fever fans, y'all feel like y'all are further along with Ari?
Yeah, look at what happened with Ari came, Auntie. They won that cup, and then they was on a win streak. And Natasha Howard actually got to play the position she was supposed to.
So y'all would rather Ari over Odyssey?
Over Odyssey? Who, McDonald? Yes, I would keep McDonald over Odyssey. Yes, okay. For that team. Because Odyssey, I can't count on Odyssey for the whole year. Ari McDonald come in, she could run that offense that Stephanie White runs and be done and move on from there. So that's what I would do. Odyssey's great. I would bring Odyssey in if I have somebody hurt. If somebody's hurt, I would bring her back like that.
Hey,
but I don't know if Odyssey. I don't know if Odyssey can be my main guard.
Odyssey need too many days off, man. I told you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm sticking with Ari. Like I said, Ari was the best point guard for that team. They needed an Ari McDonald because Kelsey Mitchell's game went to another level with that type of point guard. CC and Kelsey can't play together because CC demands the ball too much. Now, AB, I'll give you this though. AB will be putting up some record numbers with CC as opposed to Ari because CC is going to give her the ball directly on pick and roll actions and also, fast break actions. So that's what I would do.
What's good? Sims and every new player to Indy seems to like being there. What player saying the environment is AB went on Suit podcast and made fun of people saying there are issues in Indy. Dewana Bonner got the hell out of there.
Yeah, Dewana got out of there. There's issues in Indiana, but when you're winning, it's masked. I'm just saying, this I know a lot of y'all haven't watched basketball or football for that many years. Y'all probably watched it around the late 2000s. I've been watching it since the 80s, so there's locker room issues in every team, whether it's a good team or bad team. It's just when it decides to get highlighted. The media loves to blow stuff up even more, but the Indiana fans and the Indiana locker room is not close as you think. That's why they're playing a lot better now because certain players aren't really on the floor with them. If you notice, see, y'all go by what somebody say.
Melissa won it out. They wasted Erica Wheeler. Y'all couldn't use the Erica Wheeler. Indiana, right. Y'all couldn't use the Erica Wheeler. Good.
Right. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool. Y'all love the Fever. Look, the Fever are balling right now. Y'all got game one. Y'all won fair and square, but I've never known a team to win the championship after one game. Like, we got more games to play. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Nephew got more confidence in he got more hope for where CC game is going. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, ambassador.
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, look, that's how I feel. Like me, I just look at it from do I feel that she could get there? No, I don't think she will. But if she does, all I'm saying is that could really make her a better player. She has a lot of stuff to work on, and that's okay. Y'all are trying to put her as the greatest ever on Mount Rushmore, and she ain't did shit yet. I've never known that before. Like, for you to put a player like Michael Jordan wasn't put in the Hall of Fame after 2 seasons in the NBA. Michael had to get his resume up. And he was a great player when he came in. Look what he did. He was balling. So again, we got to stop with this. She's this and that when she's not. The last time we saw her leave the floor, she was terrible. She just was. Like, we got to stop with this. Like, when Angel Reese does bad, I get on Angel Reese about being bad. But y'all love to take it to another level. But then when she actually does good, y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all just want to keep piling on her. But when CC does good and we give credit, y'all want us to go the extra mile. But then when she does bad and we criticize her constructively, y'all get mad at us and say that we're hating on somebody. See, y'all can't have it both ways, bro. Like, Kevin Durant's my favorite player in the NBA. That's my favorite player. I don't care what anybody tell me. I watch KD. But KD has flaws. He has flaws. To me, I felt he needed to be a better leader. He doesn't want to be a leader. He just want to play basketball. But he's my favorite player. But he has a lot of stuff he should have worked on, to me. We got to be honest, bro. Like, we got to stop because this is your favorite player. Like, we have to be honest about these players. This is the only way they get better. They don't get better by listening to somebody that, oh, they're great. They don't need to work on nothing. They're okay with what they do. How they gonna get better? You done been kissing their ass. You done kiss their ass so much. She don't believe she got to work on her game. How much y'all want to bet she come back? How much y'all want to bet she come back and just play her game how she been playing? Because you haven't checked her. Y'all ain't checked her.
Because y'all asked, what did Nalissa say about Indiana? This is what she said. Always say it's a blessing in disguise. Trades aren't always a negative thing. It can always be a positive thing. It came,
Correct.
I think it came in a good light for me at a good time. I'm about family, friends, good environment, my teammates. So this trade has been good for me. Talking about the trade to Dallas. So that means she got to Dallas, and what she's enjoying in Dallas is it's about family, it's about friends, it's about a good environment, and it's about teammates. That's what she enjoyed about Dallas. So that's what was missing in Indiana. That's what was it.
Yeah.
That was
so
it.
that so that's how it is. Like, we get up here, we tell it how it is. Like I said, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Auntie ain't everybody's cup of tea. It just is what it is.
It ain't for everybody.
I'm gonna give y'all the honest opinion. I've said some things about AB and Camilla. Auntie didn't agree with it, but guess what? Me and Auntie, we cool as a fan because it's what we feel. It's nothing personal. It's just it's giving your opinion. Now, I've come back and said, Auntie, you know what? I was wrong calling Camilla soft. Camilla not soft. Camilla just disinterested and she hate this shit. So I can admit when I'm wrong. I don't have an issue with that. Y'all have an issue with that in the W community and other places. A lot of y'all have an issue with it because y'all can't accept when y'all are wrong. That's the problem. Y'all can't accept it. I'm just saying.
Oh no,
Y'all
you can say
can't
this.
accept
You can say that there's nothing there. You can say that there's nothing there, but that's you putting value on people's words. If you deal with people like that and they make vanilla statements, that's for you. I believe what she said. She followed this up with what she's got going on in Las Vegas with Asia helping her love basketball again. So what this kid has been through from what happened in Indiana to now has been traumatic. And I'm not gonna let you just push what she said off as it not meaning anything because you don't want to look at what the words mean. That was a traumatic experience for everything that she went through, from how she was treated in Indiana to how she got treated in Dallas to finally getting to a place where she was treated well. And the reason that I can say that is because the pattern shows it. If you don't believe me, look at Erica Wheeler.
Yeah.
So
I mean, look, let Auntie stick there. Stick there, Auntie.
Erica Wheeler. I'm here. I'm here for the conversation today.
They said Erica Wheeler was done. All of the Indiana fans said that. And Erica Wheeler, she had one of the best seasons that she's ever had in her career.
So we don't even have to talk about the statement. Let's talk about the actions. I'm on to the actions now. Jacob, address them. Address those. Y'all said Indiana said Nalissa wasn't shit. Now look at her.
Yeah, Indiana fans, y'all said she wasn't shit.
Indiana said Erica wasn't shit. Now look at her.
Y'all said Erica wasn't shit.
When you get away from a traumatic,
y'all said DeWanna Bonner was done. Y'all said DeWanna was done.
Look at her.
I'm just saying, like, this is what the Indiana fans said.
Fuck the statement. Fuck the statement. I'm talking about the actions because they speak louder than words.
Auntie, I'll be right back, Auntie.
Yeah, go ahead. I got time today. I'm looking at what happened. I'm looking at what happened. Let's talk about AB actions and statements. Let's talk about it. I don't believe that AB stays there. I believe that AB is doing what she needs to do. First of all, I think the AB is more politically correct and doesn't necessarily tell her feelings. So she's more of a professional in that aspect. But I don't believe that AB is just automatically going to re-sign back up to be in Indy with CC or whatever when her rookie contract is up. That's just how I feel. I've been saying all season. You can go back and check. I've been telling y'all it looked like she getting herself in shape to be to play 4 in this league and go dominate somewhere else. I don't believe that all business stays in Indiana. I don't have a lot of respect for the Indiana organization or the people that run it, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. What else? Wheeler had a better season than CC. You believe AB stays? She may. I don't understand. When I look at the Indiana organization, I don't see why any person of color would really want to tie themselves to that organization if they didn't have to. Yeah, she came from the school of Don Staley. She's gonna be that. Ketchy's came from the school. Ketchy's came from the school of Pat Summitt. She wouldn't tell you that. What's your other question? I don't think that players that come from those type of programs make those type of statements. AB said she would like to play for the team when she did the ribbon cutting ceremony. That's fine. That's fine. Again, I just that's not my belief. Indian catchings are a different story. Again, like I said, they came from different schools. And they didn't come out at a time when it was okay to be unapologetically yourself. They came out at a time when you had to shrink and even play yourself as being heterosexual and not being comfortable in your own skin to even be able to move around in this industry. So we're talking about that era compared to this era. I mean, we can do it, but they don't. No, I said that Catchings didn't speak out about what was going wrong in Indiana because that wasn't allowed. Black women is catching hell right now for speaking out. So it damn sure wasn't acceptable then. And see, this is the conversation that people don't want to talk about, and this is the reason why I demand so much respect for the Catchings and the Cheryl Swoops and those women that came before, because they had to swallow so much bullshit for it to be a league here 29 years later. That's what I'm talking about, because they swallowed a whole bunch of bullshit, because they took a whole bunch of less pay, because they took a whole bunch of not being able to be unapologetically themselves, because they took a whole lot of judgment, because they took a whole lot of garbage behind the scenes, not being taken care of, not being able to fly like they should, not being treated like pro ball players, even though they was putting a pro basketball product on the floor. So Jacob Watson, the minute you're ready to have a motherfucking conversation with me, I'm ready for it. Because Sue Bird herself talked about not even being able to fucking dress like she wanted to dress for fear of being able to keep her job and keeping the NBA off the WNBA's back. Go back and look at the way they got these women dressed up. You don't even believe the fucking hairstyles that they got.
Yep. That's true.
So the minute you're ready to have a conversation, I'm ready to have a conversation. But that's the problem. Women have to put up with a whole lot of shit other people don't have to be.
What's up, Waterfall?
So let's get to it. What's your next question? Let's go. Now, I just told you. I just told you. I told you why, and then I gave you two players, who just left Indiana. You still haven't addressed that.
Yep.
You can't cancel a villain. That's the funniest thing, that y'all think you can cancel a villain. You can't make somebody a villain and then
cancel them. Right. Like, that don't make any sense. You made her a villain, so now you're canceling her. What are we talking about?
Megatron doesn't get canceled.
No. What are we talking about? Megatron just come out with another movie. The Joker
doesn't get canceled.
Right. Joker's in another issue.
The villain doesn't get canceled. You can't cancel the villain. You should have made her the villain.
No, AB's not a thug. No.
I don't even got time for that. That's nonsense. So I'm still ready. I'm still waiting, Jacob. I gave you my statement. I gave you examples. I gave you recent examples. I gave you past examples. What else are we talking about? Because I'm still here for it. Let me see.
I don't know, Danielle.
Christy Side said she left Indiana better than she found it. What else? Who else? Dewana Bonner said. What did Dewana Bonner say? She said, was it something like when she get ready to talk about it, she will?
Yeah. I mean, look. Let's just be honest. Indiana is a bad environment to me. You guys should not have a team. Y'all have a bunch of racist stockholders in the organization and front office. They just do a good job of hiding it well, because the WNBA pushes that type of attitude, because that's who they want. That's who they want the money from. The WNBA could have gotten money from any other race, but they chose to go with MAGA and the racist billionaires. I mean, this is facts. You can look it up. There's been players like LeBron that come out and speak against it. There's other players who spoke out about Indiana as a whole. But when women do it, it's a problem.
Let's see here.
So, like I said, it's not a project. Your fan base is racist. Your fan base has been known to spew very racial things and derogatory things to players. This is football players have said it, NBA players have said it. So I don't get why it's far-fetched for them to act that way. Catchings played in Indiana. Okay, Catchings was in Indiana.
I just told you.
But she just told you what Catchings said.
I just told you Catchings didn't say anything. I told you the Catchings. You asked me about two players. I told you both of them came from programs that they wouldn't speak like that. Their standard and their professionalism wouldn't have them speak like that. And maybe Tamika Catchings would. I'm not sure. But again, she played at a time when that wasn't allowed.
Right.
But clearly you're here to just be disingenuous about what the situation is, because you haven't even acknowledged the fact that these women aren't even able to be 100% exactly who they are.
Yep.
But you've taken up enough of my time with not being genuine about it. I gave you everything that I was going to give you.
HD,
I told you that those teachers that they wouldn't.
HD, I've been to Fever games, going to game 3. They do yell things at Carrington and Bonner. Oh, Myth, I know they do.
Listen, we just had a situation where they said that they was making monkey sounds at Angel. But I mean, Jacob watching, cheer for who you cheer for. If that's who you are, I appreciate you showing your true colors.
Right. Thank you. So now we know what you are. So we good. Because Jacob, I've had Fever fans come to my chat and tell me about the noises that were being made. Not just Sky fans, not just the players. There's fans at the actual game who called your fan base and city out.
Rasheen Beach, here's the thing. You ain't even got to tell me about what Eric Dickerson or Byron Scott ever said about Indiana. You know why?
Right.
Because I remember, I'm old enough to remember that Reggie's house got burned down. That's enough.
Burned down.
Period. Yep. I've been to Indiana. I lived in Kentucky. I didn't been to Indiana games. So I'm real comfortable with what I'm saying about Indiana and their organization.
Yeah, I say it to their face if I need to. I don't care, because that's what it is. This has been going on for years. Like, you've heard high profile ball players say this, and y'all are like, oh, Angel Reese is Justice Smollett and all these players are lying. No, they're not. It is a terrible environment there. And even your player on the team, Natasha Howard's wife, they took her off of Twitter because she was telling about what they were saying about her wife, Natasha Howard.
Listen,
this is documented.
Here's the thing. Here's what tells me enough. Here's what tells me enough about DeWanna Bonner's experience. DeWanna Bonner's experience in Indiana. When she came back, did they cheer her? Was they like, "Yay, good to have you back in the building"?
No.
Or did they boo her and cheer her? And she was up and down the court yelling in people's face. Even when they came to Phoenix, she was yelling in people's face, calling them bums.
Period. Why did Indy go back to Indiana? Because Indiana probably was the only team that wanted Natasha Howard, sir. Natasha Howard wasn't a high commodity free agent. She had a bad 2 years with Dallas, and she was injury prone.
It's people to get up and go to jobs they don't like every day. I don't know what that
was. That probably was the option she had. They probably offered her a better deal. You don't know why, but that doesn't mean that your organization is wiped away of, oh, they're good people. No, they're not. Your organization and your fan base is full of shit. Y'all are pieces of shit. And I say that for me. That ain't Auntie speaking. That's me speaking, because I know people that's been to your games and that's been around your organization. So I don't care what Tamika says or don't say. I know what's going on.
I've been moved on from what people were saying. I moved on to the action part. You spoke back at the words. I got to the action part.
Right. I don't need words from them, and I got plenty of documentation on it. If I got documentation of this person being a piece of shit, and I've seen it first and foremost, and I've been around people who have done it, I'm going with them. The players know more than we do, bruh. Like I said, we know where you stand, Jacob. We know what you stand.
Who got canceled? Who got canceled, Doc?
Right, Danielle, exactly.
Oh, they got canceled only in wrestling. You are so funny. Yeah, truth don't need support. It's done on its own. It's done on its own.
It's stand on his own. Yep.
No, hell no, they don't do it at the end of during the off season.
Oh no, they don't, Danielle. They don't. They live somewhere else. But let Jacob tell it. It's a great place to be at.
That's that first level thinking. That's that first level thinking. They're trying to catch you up in the narrative. Y'all gotta look and think.
Yep. You got to.
You just gave us your opinion where you stand.
You just gave us your opinion. Like, that's where you stand. So yeah, you gave where you stand at. What are you talking about?
I ain't got time.
Nobody got time for that. Don't stop thinking fifth grade level.
I ain't got time for
like that's some elementary. That's some elementary and middle school. What you just said. Stop. Go ahead, Auntie. What's the next segment? The Noelle Quinn.
Yeah, let's get to Noelle Quinn. And then what is it? What's going on in Chicago? No, we talked about Chicago. Yeah, Noelle Quinn.
What's going on in Chicago? We touched on it. We didn't really get into it.
Yeah, where does Seattle go? So I guess what I want to know from you is when you think about Noel's out,
right?
Do you see a whole bunch of players leaving? Like, okay, we're following Noelle, or we're going to know, we following Coach Quinn. We're going where she's going, or trying to see what happens to her. Or do you see people? Do you think players are going to be like, okay, she gone. Let's see what's going on here. Do you think that it's a sign of relief?
It's not just her.
Or do you think people are chasing are following her? So when you now you say her whole coaching staff.
And her is gone.
So is that everybody except my assistant coach and associate general manager? Who is that?
That's everybody. Whoever's on the coaching staff, I believe, is gone. I haven't heard about Pokey still being there. Everybody's gone, except the GM, I believe.
Okay, because Pokey Chapman wasn't just the assistant coach; she was also the associate general manager. So that's why I was laughing. Like, so did she finish the coaches meeting and then say, "All right, coach, let me see you in my office," or like, how does that work? Which office did she fire her in? I'm trying to understand. And then did she fire herself?
I don't know.
You don't think Pokey Chapman is back next year either?
I don't think she's back next year. I don't think any of them are back. I think it's a clean slate. I think they're going to move in the direction of Malanga, Horston, and the young talent they got, and Gabby, and they're just putting a whole new staff there. Like I said, NECA and Skylar are gone. They're not coming back. They're moving on.
Right now, she's still in her social media. She's still listed as associate GM, assistant coach at the Seattle Storm. So.
Oh, okay then. Well, hey,
maybe she just ain't scrubbed her socials yet.
Maybe she ain't. Look, all I'm saying is like, if you do
I was trying to really know, like, yo, is she gonna be the next Storm coach, or what is she doing?
I mean, if she's gonna be the Storm coach and everything, then does Gabby come back? I mean, or is Malanga cool with it? Because I mean, if she stays, do NECA and them come back? Like, what's their relationship with Pokey?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, y'all, like, they fired the whole staff, but I need for y'all to understand that she held two roles at this organization. So yeah, she was on the coaching staff, but outside of that, she was also basically the right hand to the general manager. She was the associate general manager.
Yep.
I don't know if Gabby leaves. I don't know that she goes to the Liberty. Gabby may end up in
Las Vegas.
May just do the GM duties. See, Gabby, I got Gabby.
Gabby might be in Las Vegas. She might end up in Las Vegas.
Nah, who was that was telling Jewel, "I'll see you in Las Vegas"? That might have been Gabby saying, "I'll see you."
That was Gabby. That was Gabby talking to her.
But
that's what I said. Y'all gonna have Gabby and Ezzy show up on y'all doorstep.
She may go. What about her playing in Connecticut with Rasheed?
That's a possibility because she got her teammate over there in Lacan.
You know what I'm saying? And he real international over there. You know what I'm saying?
That will work.
I wouldn't put that past them.
Because you could because now you can move on from Bria Hartley and all of them, Lizzie Allen, and you could bring in some other talent to back them up overseas. Gabby could possibly play the 2. Sanaya is there. Then you got Aaliyah and Morrow and Tina. Hey. So yeah, that would be a good job for her to go. That would be a good place to go with.
So everybody don't keep getting hung up on whether she got fired or her contract didn't get renewed. She ain't got no job.
She ain't got no job. That's all that we got to say.
Here we go. Yeah. Noelle ain't got no job.
Last time I heard, Auntie, last time I heard somebody say they ain't renewing your shit, that means it's over with, right?
Yeah. So however it sit better for you in your spirit.
Right.
Noelle ain't got no job. All right. There we go. Noelle Quinn is jobless, unemployed, without work, whatever you want to say.
I don't want to see Gabby on the Liberty because her girlfriend is over there. I don't like that dynamic with you on the same team with your girl. I don't like that shit.
Why? Natasha and them did it. Alyssa Thomas and them doing it. It looked like it's a WNBA way. If you don't think Mrs. Beckers is on her way to Dallas.
But Auntie, that's different. That's different. Alyssa and Dawana are high-level basketball players. They know how to separate that on the floor. These other players, man, they don't know how to do that.
You don't think the Beckers is going to be – we're going to see what the Beckers do down here in Dallas with Mrs. Beckers.
Again, 2 different players, Auntie. Paige and AZ want to win. They weren't just passing each other the ball in Connecticut. They incorporated the whole team. A lot of players don't do that. I'm just saying. It's tough.
Yeah, we're going to see. It's going to be interesting. But, I do see.
Because Carrington was forcing that ball to Alyssa because she got tired of hearing her damn mouth at the crib.
Yeah, but they did Alyssa a disservice by telling the world that you brought her there to get her girlfriend there. Because then I'm going to show up as I'm not going to be serious. You're not here about me. You're not even here about my game.
That is true. Yeah.
So happy spouse, happy house. Now, if I start cutting up these, they ain't gonna pay attention. Now what?
Yeah.
So they just did themselves a disservice with the whole way that they handled that. If you didn't want that young lady about her talent, you should have let her go be someplace where they were going to use her about her talent from the beginning.
Yeah, like that, like that would have been better. That they should have done that. They should have done that. So you know what I'm saying. So like I said, I don't want her on that team because we'll see. Because I don't even think that New York team's gonna be the same next year. I think they're getting rid of damn near everybody because Stewie mad. Stewie pissed. JJ only gave you 3 points.
You know who else is pissed? Alicia Gray. Did anybody see how pissed off she looked at the end of that game?
I told you. I told everybody, look, hey, Aces, Alicia Gray. I mean, what's up?
Let's talk about this concept of a ring chaser. Ring chaser.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to chase rings. Isn't that the point of playing team sports? Is to win a ring?
So so let me ask y'all a question. Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors. He won 2 chips. Do you guys consider Kevin Durant a ring chaser?
No, I consider him making a smart decision. He went somewhere where people got a high IQ and want to win.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get an understanding of the ring chaser comment because I'm with you. Number one, if I'm a pro player and I'm not every day chasing I'm not up every day chasing a ring, what am I doing?
Then what am I doing?
I want to get a real understanding of what ring chaser means. And so, like, if you're like, well, Gabby is a ring chaser. So if Gabby looks around and she says, hey, there's not an opportunity to win here, I'm going to take my skills someplace where I can help a team get to a ring. Am I chasing a ring or am I helping win the championship?
You're helping to win a championship. What are we talking about? The point, Auntie, what if Gabby was traded to a team that was a piece away from getting back to the championship to win? Does that call her a ring chaser? No, so you know what they'll say? Oh, she was just traded there. Like, I think people are stupid, and I think people love when an athlete like struggles for years and try to get it instead of just going to build his own team. People got mad at LeBron when he went to Miami. I was like, okay, who cares? Go win. Now, when he lost, you can't have an excuse after you lose. That's your fault. You had a chance to win. You got to take the blame now.
So let me ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
You call Gabby a leech. A leech. Let me ask y'all a question.
How is Gabby a leech?
Do you think that Gabby's playing style habitually takes advantage of others living off their resources without contributing anything in return? Because see, that's the leech part. It's the not contributing anything in return. And to me, that's the ring chase. That to me, that's a ring chaser. If you're not contributing anything in return, then I have a problem with you trying to get a ring. But if you're up every day trying to contribute to getting a ring, then I don't have a problem with you being a ring chaser.
But how is okay? But Gabby went to Seattle because Chicago shitted on her.
Gabby. So wait.
So what are we talking about? So everything.
So you have Gabby in the conversation.
That don't make any sense. What are we talking about?
So wait, Sinister, are you saying that Gabby? It's okay to be a ring chaser if you're not in the conversation of all-time great. Okay, so what is it about Gabby that makes her a leech? Is what I'm.
How are you not an all-time great? And okay, so LeBron's not an all-time great because he chased rings.
You put more value on Giannis's ring than.
So hold on, Auntie. So LeBron's not considered one of the greatest of all time because he went to go chase rings. What are we talking about? And plus, not only that, Gabby Williams did disrespectfully by Chicago. Her rights were given to Seattle. She went to Seattle like to play for a good team because that was a team that offered her something. So I don't get what we're talking about. Like, how is she a leech because she wants to go win a ring? Like, I don't follow y'all. So I don't get it. So you're not all-time great because you go get a ring somewhere else with a good team? That's like the stupidest way of thinking I've ever heard in my life.
And I don't even agree with Nations and Lions that often, but so you went to Seattle and that was ring chasing?
Right. Gabby went to the Storm. That's not a demerit against LeBron. You know what the demerit against LeBron is? People didn't like the way he did it. He did it something different than what everybody else did because he had the power at the time to do it. I'm not going to get mad at LeBron because he was given the power to do it. Like how that's like me blaming Auntie. Auntie allowed to jump from this company to this company and do whatever she want. If they allowed her to do it, why am I blaming Auntie for it?
Why would you? Well, let me say this.
But MJ's not a builder. MJ didn't build the MJ.
Let's have a conversation.
Jerry Krause built the team up. Michael Jordan was finna leave the Chicago Bulls. So what are we talking about?
1 second, nephew. Michael Jordan is a motivator. Michael Jordan is a leader. Michael didn't build the team. If it was up to Michael, BJ Armstrong would have stayed there forever. So would Charles Oakley. Right? That's not. And if you don't believe that Michael Jordan isn't a builder, tell me about his best move as a general manager.
Right. What did he do in Washington?
And then Michael Jordan.
What did he do in Charlotte?
And Michael Jordan is my GOAT. Let me tell y'all that first.
Yeah,
MJ's
great
not,
player. Hell yeah.
MJ is not my nephew's GOAT. That's my GOAT. Let me tell y'all about who LeBron is. This is why I'm gonna tell you that LeBron is a builder, because LeBron builds people up. Now, the people, you look at LeBron's teams. LeBron is the type of leader who he put his arm around your shoulder and tell you, "Hey, man, this is what you need to do. I'm gonna help you. You can stay at my house. I'm gonna help you get your game together." He builds his teammates up. He makes them better. He builds a team around what he does. Now, if that stays in place after he's done, I don't know. Right? But the Bulls were nothing when he got there, and they were nothing when he left. But they weren't. They didn't become who they were because of Michael. That's crazy as hell.
They traded to bring Scotty in.
If Michael Jordan would have had his way, he wouldn't even had championships. He'd have had a whole bunch of being the leading scorer in the NBA. He'd have had a whole bunch of slam dunk titles. He'd have had a whole bunch of those. If Jerry Krause doesn't make the move to make the change at coach, to get rid of Charles or to get rid of Charles Oakley, and to bring in Phil, and Phil has the wherewithal to have Tex to change the offense that's going on, and to tell Michael, hey, the ball has to come out of your hand for it to come back to you so we can be better. None of that shit happens in Chicago. Michael Jordan is a hell of a basketball player. He's a hell of a basketball player, but that wasn't his creation. Y'all stop that. He didn't build
the team, no, Sinister. He wanted to get rid of Scottie Pippen. He wanted to get rid of Scottie Pippen in '88 for his homeboy. His homeboy was playing, I believe, with Golden State. So what are you talking about?
Nephew.
He didn't want to keep some of them players. He was arguing with Cross every day because he didn't like the players on the team. Hey, so what are we talking about?
It's a difference than building a car. It's a difference than building a car on the assembly line and driving that bitch when it's finished. He drove that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get what people are talking about. Mike wanted to get rid of Horace and get rid of Scotty. He didn't want them on the team. Jerry Krause had to tell him,
and Sinister,
this is what we need.
See, and Sinister, words matter. Words matter. Being the foundation don't make you the builder.
Right. You're the foundation of the team. I agree with that.
The foundation ain't the builder, and that's what I mean.
Right. What are y'all talking about? That doesn't mean you're a builder because you're the foundational or franchise piece or player. That doesn't mean you built the team. That just means we're building with you and around you. The GM, if you don't have a good front office, you will not have a good team built. What are we talking about? Michael didn't want none of them players they put on the Bulls on his team. This is documented. He wanted to get rid of them guys. Jerry Krause had to take, he didn't want Tony Kukoc. He hated Tony Kukoc. He didn't want Randy Brown on the team. He didn't want Ron and all of them. He didn't pick them. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, man, Auntie. Let's go with the questioning. Niggas trying to tell me about Jordan, and I watch Jordan from there all the way now. But niggas know. Okay.
Who was that in practice? He kept calling the hoe. In practice.
Scott Burrell.
Yeah, Scott Burrell. Yeah, no. And LeBron is the opposite of that. But that's not to say that both of them don't find success. It's just a certain group of men that can play with Michael, and it's a certain group of men that play with LeBron. LeBron gonna put his arm on your shoulder. He gonna build you up. We gonna get to it. He gonna see it. Michael Jordan is gonna say, "Shut up and work." If you ain't working hard for me at the end of the day, man, you don't eat.
Yeah, that's the facts. Like LeBron to get rid of your ass at the halfway mark. If your ass ain't doing what they said, Auntie, LeBron go trade you. LeBron go trade you. Yeah, LeBron gonna get you a lot. LeBron gonna get you a latte, a cappuccino, and all that, and then you trade it the next day. How did you trade it? LeBron, did you know about this? Nobody know about that.
Meanwhile, Michael giving a look mid-play. Man, you to the bench. You to the bench.
Take your ass to the bench. That's what I'm saying, Molly. Gabby only played for 2 teams. Like, how is she ring chasing? I don't take that guy serious. He always stays off the wall shit. It's whatever. But like I said, Molly, she only played for 2. Right. How's that ring chasing? Like, I don't get it. That's the point of playing in the league, is to go get a ring. You're chasing a ring. Auntie, you wake up chasing a ring. Whether you get it through being in one organization or leaving or going to a better organization, you're still chasing a ring at the end of the day.
But here's the thing.
So what are we talking about?
That's the difference in personalities and mindset. But both of those personalities and mindset ended in success. Michael with 6 of those things. LeBron with 4.
Hey, look, LeBron to join the team. That's smart. If I
but
look,
here's
what
the
are
thing.
we talking about?
With LeBron, but here's the thing: when LeBron joins teams, players come to play with LeBron. There's something
Right.
about LeBron that certain people want to play with. He attracts
Exactly.
a certain type of player. That works for him.
Right.
Here's the thing: I'd never get mad for anybody at unlocking whatever their special power is. He figured that out. LeBron, he gets to another team, people come to play with him. He's able to find success there.
Right.
I don't get mad at anybody for that. Ain't no hate on that.
But I'm just saying, like, the point of the matter is, Auntie, the truth of the matter is, the point is to win a ring. Whether it's built where you're at, where you're drafted, or you may have to go somewhere else to win. Look, like a lot of players ain't gonna win sometimes where they're at. Just because you go to another team doesn't mean you're not an all-time great.
That's the
point. What are we talking
about? It ain't no such thing as a fucking easy ring.
Right. There's no easy ring.
That's the entire point. There's no such thing as an easy ring. Anybody that won one tells you that. Anybody that won one tells you that. People that have won more than one tell you, hey, it gets harder. There's no such thing as an easy ring.
There's no easy ring. You still got to go play. Kevin Durant and them put that team. They put that team up in Brooklyn. They lost.
If there was a such thing as an easy ring, then when Karl Malone and Gary Payton and them got to LA, they'd have chipped up there.
They didn't win a chip.
There ain't no such thing as an easy thing. You can put whatever team you want to put together. You
got to go play the game.
That game, and you still need a piece of luck to finish that thing off.
Exactly. So what are you talking about? Easy ring. So Stewie and them went to a team, stacked New York up. They lost that first year. Was it the first or second year, Auntie, they lost? It was the first year, right? When Stewie went to New York with JJ and all them, or was it the second year? But they lost. They stacked the team up. Why didn't they win?
They lost the first time, and then they won the second.
Right, they lost the first time. So what are we talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about. Gabby went to Seattle because Chicago traded her to Seattle, and she played for Seattle because Seattle did something for her that Chicago didn't do. They treated her correctly, and then they started adding pieces there. So what are we talking about? That's not chasing the ring.
It's absolutely ludicrous to me for you to not have respect for the players because of what the people at the top do. So you respect the aces because they built the team over time. The players had no say on that. You go and play where you sign the traded at.
And plus, Auntie, the Aces had 3 back-to-back first pick overalls. That's unheard of.
So
what are we talking about? Like that, what happened to the Aces was like some luck was in there and some good, foundation building there was in there. Like a lot of teams don't get 3 first-round picks back to back, like overall picks. Like, what are you talking about?
But in the W, because it's 29 years old, they do. So look at Indiana. They ended up with the 2 back-to-back rookies of the year. Why?
Right. Because they were trash.
And then the whole thing is this: you have to look at the W as a one-off because it's still 30 years old. So when you go back through the history, most teams that won the chip was the most stacked team in the league.
Exactly. If you look at the NBA, Auntie,
because this league,
it was stacked.
When you look at this league, it's just starting to get the parity, nephew. You're just
Auntie, the NBA, but Auntie, but people don't understand. They don't do history. The NBA was just like the W is now.
Of course.
The main teams that won were the Lakers when they were in Minneapolis, and then the Celtics who were in Boston. And it was probably 2 or 3 other teams that may have won in between time. But in the NBA, teams have always been stacked together to win. Now there's teams that are anomalies where you got a superstar and an all-star and you're able to win a championship. But those teams are good too because you have good role players and good solid core players. So like you're chasing a ring in any team sport you play. If you're not chasing a ring, then why are you playing? Because you could put up stats, but nobody remember people with stats. They remember the person who won. So like 10, 15 years from now, nobody care KD went to Golden State. They're going to see 2 finals MVPs. 2-0 in the finals at that time. What are we talking about? y'all get caught up with the ESPN bullshit. I'm not an ESPN guy. I'm sorry. I'm not a go with everybody's opinion guy. I go with what I feel. And I disagree with you, sir, and everybody in the chat who thinks you're not here to chase a ring. Then I'm sorry, you couldn't be on my team if you're not trying to chase the ring.
OKC built over time. They made trades and stuff to be able to build over time, though. They bought a Paul George in there. They bought a Chris Paul in there. They moved a Harden. They bought a Kevin Durant. They didn't hold on to everything that they had and just built over time. That's bullshit. If they had built over time, then we would still be talking about Kevin Durant over there. We would still be talking about James Harden over there. We would still be talking about Steve.
They got rid of that's
building over time. That's holding on. That's building over time. They
got rid of James. They got rid of James Harden after they went to the championship.
They didn't stick with it. All of them got up out of there.
Exactly. They got rid of Serge Ibaka.
Exactly. Go look and see how many of them players since we building over time was originally at OKC and should still be there since we building over time. That's what you like.
Right. They didn't build that shit over time. That's bullshit. Yeah.
Now, did Sam Presti do a good job moving players and stacking up picks? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did, but he didn't build over time, sir. He built and stacking picks.
So Sinister, Kevin Durant wasn't the best player on that team, and did they hold on to him? Hell no.
No, they didn't.
Did they hold on to Russell Westbrook? Hell no.
No, they traded him. Did they hold on to James Harden? No. Did they hold on to Serge Ibaka?
So you're telling me the names that I'm saying right now are not foundational pieces of an organization? Stop it.
Oh man, you tripping. You wilding now. You wilding now. You funny, dude. You funny. What are you talking about? James Harden went to Houston and got them damn near to a championship. So Russell Westbrook is a foundational piece. What are you talking about?
SGA is more of a foundational piece than Kevin Durant.
You watch your goddamn mouth. Oh my God. All right, I'm done.
What else you got to say, nephew? Sinister said, I'm talking about SGA, and I said Kevin Durant. And the response I got was, but I'm talking about SGA. And I said Kevin Durant. And you said, but I'm talking about SGA? Man, what you got up for the rest of the day, nephew?
Man, I got Stars Hoop Central, man. I got night hours. This dude here wild, and this dude said Kevin Durant ain't. He talking about SGA, a player who over time had to build up to be good. KD came in as the guy. It's all right. All right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, people look at it differently. Now you talk about SGA when he wasn't even talking about it.
Hey. If OKC could get KD to come play with SGA, they would.
Yeah, they would. Hell yeah, they would.
But not holding on to their foundational, not holding on to their foundational pieces in their original first round draft picks, as you said, like the Aces did.
Right. The Aces hung on to their original pieces.
You can't say you're not talking about that era and them people still here. Them people still playing right now.
What are you talking about?
Right now to go try to win a chip. You can't move the goalpost, Sinister. You got to stay right where it was at.
Right.
You got to stay right where it was at. Now you want to move the goalpost. No, I'm not talking about that era. I'm talking about you said build through the draft. So I went back to OKC's draft and the people they started with. You couldn't stay there.
Yeah.
So
right, exactly, White Wolf. He's not a foundational piece. He built the team over time and they came together to win. That first championship, you had your foundational pieces. He prematurely got rid of James Harden when James Harden has stated, I wanted to stay. He didn't give me time to look over the contract. He wanted to stay and win with Westbrook and KD.
Now you talking about now you still moving the goalpost. Yeah, respect to him. Nobody said no respect to SGA. They won a chip. Nobody said no respect to him. He's the MVP.
Right. You making stuff up. Now you just want to be a center of attention. You lying now. Nobody said that about SGA.
And really, I was really trying to have a real conversation with you, but now that I see how you move, I won't
Right.
even.
Yeah. Right. We know what you are. Yeah. I know what he
Like, oh
is.
no, but dude, nah, you didn't stay with where you started. Got stay on
Yeah.
the shit that you say.
Right.
With
I
the Hollywood
swear, man.
OKC, and then forgot all of the people that's been through OKC before it got to SGA. Talking about
Right.
build through the draft.
And I'm
Build
gonna be honest.
overtime.
And I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for KD, nobody would have gave a shit about OKC. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
remember OKC as originally constructed. Danner had LeBron and them on the ropes. They got scared.
Correct. Correct.
James didn't show up in the finals
And choked. Yep. Because if James Harden would have showed up, they'd have beat Miami that finals.
They sure would have.
Because KD was shitting on everybody. Y'all keep forgetting y'all forget how great KD is, man. Like it'd be blowing my mind how y'all forget how great this guy is. Y'all just diss him so bad now. It's crazy.
They said Sinister just told us, man, KD ain't no SGA.
KD's better than SGA. What are you talking about? He way better than SGA. SGA don't have a game. SGA don't have a game KD got. Are you kidding me? KD's the first 7-footer we've ever seen do what he does.
KD is a fucking unicorn. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? He's a unicorn. Like, what are you talking about?
Hilarious.
Right, MJW. Yeah, MJW, a Heat fan. He like, sir, how old are you? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, great.
Kevin Durant is a unicorn. No damn way SGA on his level.
How you don't know nothing about Kevin Durant, bro? You talking about, but you like SGA.
Crazy word, bro. Crazy word. Dog, White Wolf, they don't. What's up, Detroit T? White Wolf, they don't know about KD. That's why it be blowing my mind. See, Auntie, I've noticed this, Auntie. Why in black dominant sports do we disrespect the past like we do? We never give this not just women, but men too. We don't give our black men or black women any love. But if you go to baseball, ain't nobody disrespecting Babe Ruth. If you go to hockey, ain't nobody disrespecting Wayne Gretzky or Mark Messier and them. They not disrespecting them. But in our sport, oh man, KD ain't shit. SGA better. Like what?
This was crazy. Is this Sinister is saying that you said that you endorsed the fact that reigning MVP and Finals MVP isn't a foundational piece. Really, what's wild is that the fact that you think somebody that's just a reigning MVP and a Finals MVP is more of a foundational piece than the two-time NBA champion, 2 NBA Finals MVPs, a 2014
and an MVP and an MVP,
and
an MVP
and Rookie of the Year and a 15
and Rookie of the Year
with 15 NBA All-Star selections. What are you talking about,
bro? I'm telling you, Auntie, these people don't know.
Y'all gotta stop watching. Y'all gotta stop watching the NBA and highlights, man.
Y'all got to, bro. Y'all be tripping.
Highlights and watch the whole game, please.
Like, what are you talking about?
Oh man, nephew, it's been a real one. It's been a real one, man. I appreciate.
Oh man, it's been real. I always love doing this. We always get an idiot to come in here too and say some dumb shit. It's crazy to me, man.
So give me your picks for tomorrow's games.
I got Mercury winning by 5, and I got the Aces winning by 8.
I got both. I got those wins too, man.
Yeah.
KD was that at Texas. We don't even go back. He ain't gonna be like he played at Texas.
Billy, hold on. Hold up. KD was that guy at the DMV. KD has always been that dude. He's always been that guy. So what are we talking about?
Here's the thing. Now you're calling OKC a non-playoff team. Like Chet Holmgren wasn't there. Like Chet ain't there. See, people forget that Chet would have been Rookie of the Year if he wasn't hurt.
But Auntie,
people really forget the talent that say, okay,
what about Dort? Auntie. What about Auntie? The Williams brothers. The Williams brothers
fucked up so many of my parlays in the playoffs, not hitting his numbers. Okay,
Right.
letting other people step up and get it done. Miss me with that foundational.
Auntie, the Williams brothers, Lugens Dort. What about your other boy, Elmer Fudd? What's Elmer Fudd name?
Let's talk about it.
Auntie, SGA wasn't even guarding the best player every night. What are we talking about? You had the Williams boy. If it wasn't for the Williams boy going off, he wouldn't have been somewhere. Jalen was going off that series. Holmgren's defense in the paint and rebounding was key. Lugens Dort was guarding the best player on the perimeter. What are you talking about, Sinister?
Isaiah Joe might have been one of my favorite parlays.
What are you talking about? Oh my God, dog! The OKC team, SGA got a way better team. SGA has a way better team in OKC than what KD had. What are you talking about? Y'all got people off the bench. Y'all got a whole 5 on the bench that came in and was balling for OKC.
If you told
what are you talking about?
If you told Sinister that Durant got drafted to Seattle, they'd tell you no, he didn't. Don't even know.
Oh my gosh, bro, this shit crazy.
Woo.
No, D Price. Dana should be good to go. I haven't heard nothing bad about it. I got into an argument yesterday on another live saying KM should be MVP because she blew Asia away. And now I'm beginning to think more new basketball fans.
Bro, this
dog. They stupid, White Wolf. They dumb, bro. I don't even argue with new basketball fans. They just don't go to my page no more. They go over to other people's pages because I'm too real for them, dog. Because that don't make any sense, bro. Like, KM is good, but KM's not a two-side to the ball player. She's a great scorer. I give her that, but dog, come on. She couldn't do nothing. If I put her in Asia in different places, she's not picking that team up from that spot to get to the second seed. Cut it out.
SGA had a really special season. SGA is a good player. SGA is not Kevin Durant.
No, he's not.
And he's not.
He won't be. Solid. He's a solid piece. I give him that. He's an all-star, but I don't see it.
Bro, solid.
Yeah, you wildin'.
Bro, solid. But he's been in the league 7 years.
And he's just now getting the recognition. Right. Kevin Durant had the recognition when he came in before he got to the league.
From Texas.
Before he got to the league.
You knew 3-5 was coming.
You knew he was coming. Hey, what Michael Jordan? What they asked Michael Jordan? What they asked Michael Jordan, Auntie? They was like, Kobe or LeBron. I got KD.
Listen, check this out, nephew. He didn't even get cool enough to just start going by SGA till recently.
Yeah.
They was like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his whole name, till just recently. Stop,
right.
Man, right. Bro is growing. I like the youngster, but don't play about KD. And I'm not even the biggest KD fan. But don't do that.
So if Asia joined the Liberty and the Aces lose, you're telling me you wouldn't look at her differently? No, because that's motherfucking Asia Wilson. What are we talking about? If Asia wanted to join the Storm or join the Fever tomorrow, that's motherfucking Asia.
This what you missed. This how I know you really don't be here. This how I know you really don't be here. This I know you really don't be here because
he a troll.
I said when this season is over, Asia should take a call from all 13 teams. Matter of fact,
agreed. Agreed.
Let's see what they offer.
Agreed. Dog, y'all be just because a player go to a team. What are we talking about, dog? Like, what are we talking about? It's like, bro. KD is KD. Wherever KD go, there's still teams that want KD, even in the downside of his career.
But
so
nephew,
what are we talking about?
these are people who haven't come into this new era where it's okay to move around. Just like a team will move off of you in a heartbeat.
Right.
It's okay for you to decide, hey, I don't want to do this no more. And y'all gotta be,
That's fine.
y'all gotta quit being scared to be empowered. It's okay
Right.
to control your own life. Try making some decisions on your own. That should feel good.
Right.
Man, try making some decisions.
Auntie, if they would have never got Powell, what was Kobe doing? Kobe was out of there. Kobe wasn't finna stay.
Yeah, I think Kobe was almost a bull. Does she like
was almost a bull.
I believe Asia loves Vegas. I believe Vegas loves Asia. But when I'm in a negotiation, I'm still gonna go out and I'm gonna get every offer that I can, so that when I sit down, whatever team that is that I decide to, if it's Vegas or whoever, I have all of the leverage. Because if you say you got 10, I'm gonna tell you what Detroit got 20. I'm gonna tell you that Indiana got 5. So it's about the leverage. It's about business. But see, the fact that most people can't think like that is the reason why a lot of people don't make it. Because 90% of this shit is your business. 90% of this shit is your business.
It's not even about builders and leeches, bro. Back in the day, players couldn't move because of how the system was set up, bro. Like, this is how I know you don't know shit about back in the day. They couldn't do what they wanted to do. But if they had the power they had now, Isaiah and Magic could have been on a team together because they were best friends.
So
they didn't have the power then because of the infrastructure. The infrastructure was you stay in your place. That's it. They couldn't just get up and move here and there. The infrastructure wasn't catered to the players. So as the league grew over time, the infrastructure changed. So now I can go here now. I can go there now. It ain't about no leeches and builders. Players don't build teams.
First of all,
LeBron is like the first player we've seen build a team as a player. What are we talking about?
You ain't even defined the leech. You call Gabby a leech. Gabby is going to contribute.
Exactly.
No leech. It's not
right. Gabby ain't no damn leech. What are you talking about? How's she a leech?
It's okay. You still got that plantation mentality. It's okay to look, see, feel now. If it look good, feels good, see, go for it. You don't have to just take shit now.
Right. Like back in the day, you had to.
Yeah,
back in the day, you had to stay there because that's how the league was set up. But dog, if the league was different, the league is different now.
You played for. You went to
right. So what are you talking about? D Price, exactly. D Price. If the Bulls could have kept Dane, Kobe was gone. Exactly. He was going to Chicago. He was out of there. He was tired of losing.
No, see, that's the thing, Sinister. That's okay.
He's slow.
What En Vogue used to say, free your mind, and the rest will follow.
Right.
Free your mind. You don't have to move the pieces around her. She can get up and move her own self. That's what's going on.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, right. Asia could leave if she want to. Like, if you're not gonna build a team that's ready to win a championship or get to the playoffs, you don't have to stay there. You can leave, dog. Like, that has nothing to do. You could be a builder somewhere else. Like, they may not want to build you there. They may not want to build something there. This happens all the time in sports. So what are we talking about? You talking about move the pieces, but dude, they not. What if they don't move the pieces? What if they give her another year of ineptitude? What if they give her another year of not no good pieces? Then what? You want her to stay?
You can sit around while they building on that earthquake vault, on that vault line. You can sit around on that vault line if you want to, man. We going up the higher ground somewhere else.
Right. Like, nobody finna stay on no bum ass. Nobody finna stay with an organization. If you auntie, I'm not finna stay somewhere if they ain't finna build or do all that around me. I'm out. So what are you talking about?
Man. Oh, and then you keep talking to me about Teague's response. Like, I'm putting a whole lot of stock.
Man, Jason Teague is a bitch. What are we talking about a bitch ass nigga for?
I'm not even.
Like here, dog, Jeff Teague wasn't even a superstar in the league. So what the hell is he talking about?
See what Jeff Teague said, bro. You said that like Jeff Teague. I had a lot of stock over here.
Right, you can go talk to Jeff Teague. You ain't got to come back. We don't care if you don't come back. You can bounce. Like we don't care. No. But Jeff Teague, I'd be willing to debate. I would destroy Jeff Teague in a debate. The Jeff Teague don't even know the history of the game. Jeff Teague's one of these broke ass ball players who got to do podcasts now that he's out of the game. Like, stop, dog. Like, stop playing. Like, stop playing with me. I don't even want to flame Jeff Teague because I like Jeff Teague as a ball player, but a lot of his takes on the NBA and WNBA is bullshit. It's real bullshit.
No, MJ wasn't wrong when he said he didn't want to join Larry and Magic. He wanted to beat them. That's what he wanted to do.
That's what he wanted to do. So what's wrong with that?
That's the beauty of empowerment.
Right. That's MJ. Everybody's not MJ. So what are we talking about?
I don't care about beating Fee. I want to join her. See, here's the thing. If Asia joins Fee or if she joins Stewie, she already beat that ass.
Right. She already beat him.
So
what are we talking about?
It wouldn't be, I don't care about beating Fee. It would be, I'm tired of beating Fee ass. And it looked like Fee needs some help to get in the chip. So here I am. So you got to look at it the whole. See, Sinister, you got to play it all the way out. It was almost cute what you said. It was almost cute what you said till you realized Fee ain't won shit. And Asia won a couple of them. Right. It was so cute. I know you was like, ha ha, I got him right now, according to you two. And you put the comment and everything like, I got this. You got your quotation.
Right. So who cares?
He had the thing right, man. Asia a champion. How she gonna
right. She's a champion. So if she wants to go join them, who cares?
I'm tired of whooping Fee ass. Let me see if I can go help her.
Right, exactly, Billy Dancy. Angel, like, we need good to great players to win. And if we can't get that here, that's a deal breaker for me. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't wait till your 6th or 7th year to try to do something.
Listen, here's the thing. You couldn't have been talking specifically about all-time greats because you said SGA, goddammit. And
correct, exactly. Great. SGA ain't no all-time great.
There you go.
SGA ain't no all-time great.
Gabby ain't an all-time great.
Right, she not an all-time great.
All-time greats. You done got caught up again and ain't got nothing to say. I was talking about the all-time greats. And they ain't named the all-time great yet.
Exactly. So what are we talking about? Dude, here funny, dog.
That weak shit, bud.
That shit weak as hell. Right, weak as hell.
Talk about the all-time greats. Fuck you.
Right. You disrespected Kevin Durant by putting him on the level of an SGA and Gabby Williams. Stop.
So matter of fact, said he wasn't on that level. KD needed to try to get on SGA level, and now you got the keystroke to say you was talking about specifically about all-time greats.
Right. SGA ain't in nobody's top 10 or 15 or 20, nigga. What is you talking about?
I was talking about all-time greats. Fuck out of here, bro.
He building his resume in year 7 or 8. So year 7 and 8 is built. All right. Hey, Auntie. When did Mike start winning? I just want to ask. When did Mike start winning? How long was he in the league?
No, Mike was in the league like 7 years, 8 years. That's when he got his chip.
Okay, so right,
he had won the scoring title. He had won the dunk competition. He had been the scoring champion a few times. You know what I'm saying? He had done that.
Yeah.
No, Gabby isn't an all-time great. What the fuck has she
No,
won?
she's not. What has she done?
No, she isn't an all-time great.
Detroit T, I didn't compare SGA and KD as players. This is what this dude is doing.
I'm talking about all-time greats.
Right. He was talking about all-time greats. Then all of a sudden he missing SGA. SGA had a good season. He had a good season. And his team was loaded. They had talent around there who showed up in the big games. SGA was struggling. So what are we talking about?
Again, like I said, Michael Jordan won in year 7, and then I named all of the things that Michael had done before then.
Yeah, but before that, Michael was an MVP. He was a defensive player of the year in the same year. So what are we talking about? This dude HD is the joke.
Why you just talking? Why you just talking?
I can look, but hold on, T. I mean, I could be a joke. But listen, I could be a joke. I'll be a joke, but I'm right. So I'm good. I'll be a joke and be right. So what are you talking about? Like, Michael Jordan had a resume before year 7, stupid. He was already considered the best player in the game. They were comparing Michael Jordan to Dr. J and them in year 2 or 3. So what are you talking about? SGA ain't be compared to no all-time greats.
And that's this is
right. I'll be the joke then, though. I'm good.
That's the point right there, Troy. He may be. And that's the thing. They be so quick to crown somebody's son. He won 1 chip, bro. You ready to crown him an all-time great? Think about who the all-time
right. That's the point.
Think about what they resumes and what they award trophy rooms look like. I should say, not even awards.
Y'all be christening these players. Y'all be christening players way too early. Right.
Y'all got 2 trophies and he's an all-time great.
Right.
Bro, y'all got
crazy work.
Bro, y'all start jock riding too early for me.
That's fine. He can jock ride, but he's wrong. He's wrong in his jock riding. You're wrong. Like SGA is not an all-time great. Could he be at the end of his career? Cool.
Oh, now
weren't you also predicting the Sky would finish 500 this year? Yeah, I did. I predicted the Sky was gonna be over 500, and guess what? Guess what? They wasn't.
No. We not changing the subject. We cooking your ass right now.
Right.
So back to
now you want to change the shit.
Yeah, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Right.
You said SGA was an all-time great. Don't change the subject. Stay where you
right, and he's not. And he's not an all-time great. His resume don't stack up to some of the best in year 7. It doesn't.
Y'all be clowns, bro.
So what are you talking about? Now all of a sudden you going to that. Yeah, I was a guy who predicted the Sky to be that, and they weren't. So what? What's wrong with that? League MVP and Finals MVP is promising. Yeah, but you put him on the level of an all-time great.
That's not all-time great.
That's not all-time great. What are you talking about? That's not all-time great.
Again, you still moving the goalpost.
You moving the goalpost. You just said he's an all-time great, and he's not.
Now you like his promising. Fuck out of here, but I ain't got time.
Right, now it's promising. Then he's saying before 30. Dog, you the most moving goalpost ass nigga I've ever seen. Like, bro, you got to stick to one thing. You just said he's an all-time great after 1 Finals MVP and 1 MVP.
You know what?
What else has he done?
No, we weren't. No, but here's the thing, Sinister. Nobody said that SGA's career trajectory wasn't promising. Nobody said anything.
What is he talking about?
What we said was he wasn't an all-time great. Like you typed in.
Yeah, that's all we said. Nobody said he couldn't get there, but he's not an all-time great.
I don't give a damn about you questioning my judgment about basketball because I'm.
Well, you can question my judgment. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
You didn't even.
Right. We already know what you are.
We already said.
We already know what you are. So I don't really care. You already exposed yourself and been cooked like 2-3 minutes ago. Like all I'm doing is just letting you dig the ditch some more. I just want you to dig the ditch some more.
Now you just repeating shit that we told y'all.
Right. We just told you that.
His career ain't over.
Right. Nobody said his career was over. So what is you talking about? Now you taking our shit.
I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got real stuff to do, bro. It's been a pleasure, nephew. I appreciate you pulling up and hanging out with me. That's Welcome to HDiiTV, the nephew. Y'all know we back next week. We say less, mean more. And now what the sound off? Y'all got to check him out. We got Stars Hoop Central tonight. You got late hours tonight?
Yeah, we got night hours tonight. We gonna cook.
Night hours tonight. He cooking tonight. So hey, y'all be on the lookout. I'm back later.
We gonna cook y'all like we cook this bum. We gonna cook y'all like we cook this bum sinister. So come by tonight and come by the Stars Hoop Central.
I gotta go now, but I promise y'all next week I'm gonna get him on this hot seat. We're gonna get his Pillsbury-ish 10 next week.
Yep.
Until next time, y'all know what it is.
We out.
They both right there. Y'all stay tuned.
Yep.
Talk soon. Welcome to HDiiTV, CessTalksSports.